Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to talk about a question that I get a lot. I know a lot of women ask a lot, but they feel bad for asking it, right? So it's, how do I find my Christian husband? How do I find a Christian husband? And we feel bad for asking that question because we're told growing up, you shouldn't be finding your husband. Your husband needs to find you. You should be waiting for him. And while I think that is true, there's something beautiful and powerful, honestly, about the pursuit. A man deciding in his heart that he wants a woman and going after her, sorry. But I think there's something better we can be doing besides just waiting, right? And for a lack of a better way to put it, there's a way we can be intentional about being found. So today I'm going to go over 7 ways to not necessarily find your Christian husband, but to be intentional about being found by a man of God in hopes that he would become your husband, right? So number 1, this is the most important. Number 1, live your life. And I know you're like, oh my gosh, I heard this so many times. Y'all, it is so important. Live your life. Do what you want to do. If you want to travel, travel. If you say, you know what, I want to build, this is the perfect time to build a habit, right? Like if you say, I want to work out. If you don't do it now, after you get married and have kids, you're not going to do it. So do it now. Y'all, this is the most precious. You will never have this much free time ever again in your life. Value it, treasure it. If you say you want to start a quiet time daily, do it now. Soak up all the time that you get to just be with the Lord. Live your life. Go where you're going to go. Anyways, if you want to catch a movie, don't sit around waiting on a man to catch a movie. I went to plenty of movies by myself. I ate by myself. Go to dinner by yourself. Do what you want to do. And who knows, maybe you'll run into him there. Who knows? But just keep living your life. Don't fall into the trap that oh, my life doesn't start, or oh, only when I find my husband, then I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, live your life, okay? Life is just so precious and so sweet. So just live your life. And number 2 is be intentional about where you go. So I'm not telling you to go somewhere being thirsty or something like that, but be intentional about where you go. For example, if you're not a part of a church and you're not actively involved in a church and you're a single Christian, you're way off. You're way off. You need to be a part of a church. You need to join a small group. Don't think that you're just going to go to the women's book club and your husband's going to meet you there. He's not, okay? Do something that you actually are passionate about in the church, or go places you're actually passionate about. And maybe you'll run into him there, right? Or maybe he'll see you and you guys will have, natural things in common and natural conversation. So yeah. And then number 3, be intentional about the way you look. This is not necessarily about, oh, make sure you're sexy or make sure you're modest. Or no, it's more be presentable, right? Be who you are. Dress how you are. So if you love to doll up, do it. Me, for instance, this is usually how it is, right? A bun and workout shirt. And this is what I wore in college. So my husband knew the deal, right? But the biggest thing, ladies, is smile. Okay, sorry. My phone cut off. I'm still trying to get my video and stuff together. So yes, smile. Be intentional about how you look. Be inviting. And the next one, I think we're on number 5, is just be really honest with your Christian friends who are married, or just your friends in general, and tell them about your desire to find a Christian husband or to be found by a Christian husband. I know I have no shame in introducing my friends who I feel would be good for each other, who are in the same seasons in life, who have the same desires out of life. So as long as you trust your friends, which you should, and you trust their judgment, be honest. I think that's the old-fashioned way that people met, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So you can always go back to that. And then number 6, y'all, is about being intentional about making real friendships with males. This is not making friendships in hopes that oh, well, maybe we'll be more than friends, No, but it's making friendships so that you can learn the type of guy you actually like. You might think you like one thing, but really you don't. And also Christian men have Christian friends, they could introduce you. It's all about just being out there, building genuine relationships, because to me, genuine relationships, friendships, are the things that turn into successful marriages anyways. And then number 7 is be intentional about the guys who are already in your life. This was big for me because I know as girls, we're really big on we're quick to be okay, you're in the friend zone. And so maybe like if you're in that season in your life, you're like, man, I really want a Christian husband. Maybe you need to look around very close to you and be like, you know, who's it that you kick it with all the time? Who's it that you call? Because that might be someone that, I don't know, maybe the Lord has placed them in your heart to be more than just a friend. I don't know. Just be really open and honest. And I guess the biggest thing I should have started with is just pray, because if that's a desire that you have in your heart, to meet a Christian husband, which don't be ashamed of that, first of all. Meeting my husband, marrying my husband is one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. And so when women have that desire, I try not to shame them like other people do. Just be really open and honest about that desire, and just take it to the Lord. Know that He hears you. He cares about your heart's desires. So yeah, that's it. Subscribe to the channel. Comment below if you have any more tips, if you're married, or maybe how you met the person that you're dating now. Just comment below. And so that's it. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.